What up, family? Welcome back to another episode of All Legal Fetti Presents. I'm your boy Fetti, and today we're diving into something that can make or break your business: time management. Yep, I said it. If you're like me, you probably found yourself running around trying to juggle a million things at once between building your business, handling life's everyday demands, and trying to keep your sanity. It could get crazy at times. So today, I'm going to drop some tips on how to make your time work for you. Keep your grind organized, and most importantly, how to avoid from burning out. Trust me, as a small business owner myself, we have a million things to do in only 24 hours in a day. Let's make sure that we use those 24 hours wisely. How come it feels like there's never enough time? All right, first off, let's talk about the time struggle. You ever get that feeling when it's 2 p.m., you're already exhausted, but the list of things to do seems never ending? Like, how did we get here? 1 minute you're checking emails, the next minute is already 5 p.m., and you're no closer to knocking out the big stuff off your list. It's like time is literally slipping through your fingers and there's just not enough of it. This does happen to everyone, even the most successful entrepreneurs, but I'm going to give you the kicker. The problem isn't that there's not enough time in the day, it's how you're using that time. Time is a resource just like money, and you got to spend it wisely. Most of us fall into this trap of being busy instead of being productive. We think we're doing work, but really we're just filling time with stuff that doesn't move the needle forward. Now, I'm not saying that every minute needs to be spent grinding like a robot. Insert robot sound here. But let's be real. We've all done the busy work thing, quote unquote. I mean, we scroll through social media for an hour researching trends when really you're just procrastinating. Or cleaning up your workspace for the fifth time in a day just to avoid doing that one thing you really don't feel like doing. We all do it. The key to making your time work for you is learning to prioritize. What's urgent, what's important, what can wait, and most importantly, what's going to move the business forward. So I'm going to talk about that. But first, our first ad. Struggling to stay on top of your hustle? Introducing Talk to 'em NYC Time Master, the app that helps you organize your day so you can actually get stuff done. With Talk to 'em NYC Time Master, you can set your goals, track your tasks, and avoid distractions all from your phone. Time is money, and with Talk to 'em NYC Time Master, you'll turn your minutes into profits. Try Talk to 'em NYC Time Master today and get 10% off your first month at talktoemnyctimemasterapp.com. All right, let's get into some real talk on how you can manage your time better. No more excuses, no more I'm too busy, we're just gonna make it happen. I'm gonna start with tip number 1, blocking out your time. If you're running your own business, you gotta protect your time like it's your most valuable asset, because in reality, it is. One thing that's helped me is time blocking. This is a simple process. You break your day into chunks of time, and each chunk is dedicated to just one task. You might decide to dedicate 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for content creation on social media, then 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. for emails, and then 1 to 3 p.m. for customer service, clients, and meetings. This way, you stay focused on one thing at a time and you're not really bouncing around between 15 different tasks. It also makes your day feel a little bit more structured, which is key when you're your own boss. Tip number 2. Set clear and realistic goals. Look, we've all had those days where we set a massive list of things to do, only to realize halfway through the day that is totally unrealistic. That's just setting yourself up for failure. Be honest with yourself about what you can get done in a day. Set goals that are challenging but achievable. Instead of get everything done, try finish 3 tasks today or complete this one project. The more specific and realistic you are, the better you'll feel when you cross things off your list. Tip number 3, say no more often. I know this one is hard, but it is necessary. As an entrepreneur, you're going to get a million requests, whether it's from family, friends, clients, social media, DMs, invoices, what have you. Listen, you can't say yes to everything. If you're constantly saying yes to things that don't align with your goals or that suck your time away, you'll end up drained. Practice saying no and get comfortable with it. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Your time is yours, and you have the right to protect it. Tip number 4, delegate when you can. As small business owners, we think we need to do everything ourselves, but that's a trap. You don't have to be the one answering every email, posted on social media, or handling every customer service issue. If you can afford it, outsource or hire help for the tasks that take up your time, but don't require your specific expertise. Even if it's just a virtual assistant for a few hours a week, it can free up your time to focus on what really matters. Trust me, it makes a difference. Now it's time for our second ad. Tired of juggling all the tasks by yourself? It's time to delegate with Talk to NYC Task Flow. You can connect with trusted freelancers and virtual assistants who can handle the work for you, so you can focus on growing your business. Whether you need someone for a few hours a week or long term, Talk to NYC Task Flow is your go-to solution. Visit talktomnyctaskflow.com to find your perfect virtual assistant today. Now, I want to talk about something that a lot of entrepreneurs don't like to address: balancing your business with your personal life. It's so easy to get caught up in the grind, especially when you're trying to build something from the ground up. You're so focused on success that you start neglecting the other parts of your life, your health, relationships, and just your peace of mind. I've been guilty of this too. But here's the truth. If you're not taking care of yourself, your business won't grow the way you want it to. You can't pour from an empty cup. I know you've heard that before. If you're not eating right, or getting enough sleep, or spending quality time with your loved ones, your energy is going to be shot and your business will suffer. No matter how good you are at what you do, you're no good to anyone if you're running on empty. Question is, how do you balance it? First off, you got to set boundaries. Do not let your business consume every minute of your life. Make time for self-care, exercise, and family. Second, remember that taking breaks is part of the hustle. Your best ideas often come when you step away from the grind for a little bit. Lastly, do not be afraid to ask for help, whether that's hiring a personal assistant, getting a therapist, or just leaning on your friends and family for support. Take care of your mental and physical health, and that is key. You can't build a business if you're burning out. Are you juggling business and life and feeling overwhelmed? It's time for Talk to NYC Balance Pro, the app that helps you create a schedule that's not only productive but sustainable. With Talk to NYC Balance Pro, you can organize your work, your self-care, and your personal time all in one place. Get your life back in balance with Talk to NYC Balance Pro. Download it today at talktomnycbalanceproapp.com. All right, before I wrap up today's episode, I gave you a few things to help you with time management, a few tips. I want to leave you with this. Time is your most valuable asset. It's easy to think that success is all about working harder or grinding nonstop, but that's a trap. It's about being strategic with your time, prioritizing what matters, delegate what doesn't, and giving yourself permission to rest when you need to. Remember, you're in charge of your time. Don't let it control you. Take control, use it wisely, and make sure you're building a business that's sustainable in the long run. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. As always, hit me up on social media. If you got questions or thoughts, drop a comment, send a message. Let's keep this conversation going. Next episode, I'm going to start, responding to some of the things that the feedback that I've been getting on the first episode. So thank y'all for listening. I'll catch you on the next one. Keep hustling, keep pushing, and most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace.